Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's time to bump up my dose. I'm Stephanie and I'm so excited to share another step or lesson learned in my GLP-1 journey. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I want to talk about the process for increasing the dosage of Zepbound and the prescription term length. While I was taking the 2.5 milligram dose of Zepbound, I experienced a slow and gradual weight loss. My side effects were minimal, so I knew that after I completed the 4 injections in month 1, I would be ready to increase to 5 milligrams. Seems like a pretty straightforward process, doesn't it? Well, it wasn't as simple as I thought. Initially, when I asked my insurance about the process for increasing the dosage, I received conflicting information. I was told that every time my dosage increased, I'd have to go through the pre-approval process again. That sounded like a headache, and while there is a bit of truth to it, I found that it wasn't as complicated as it first seemed. Here's what I learned. Because Zepbound is a medication that you gradually increase as you progress, your insurance provider generally expects that your dose will go up steadily over time until you hit your maintenance dose. So they don't require a new pre-auth every time your doctor increases your dosage. However, there is an exception. For me, since I wanted a slow and steady approach to my weight loss, I asked my doctor to prescribe me a 3-month supply of the 5 milligram dose. I was already losing weight on the 2.5 milligram dose, just at a very slow pace. I figured I'd have similar success on the 5 milligram dose, maybe even a little bit more. But what if I hit a plateau around the 1-month mark, where before I even finished my 3-month supply, I just wasn't making any progress? If that happened, my doctor would need to submit a pre-authorization showing that increasing the dosage was necessary for my treatment and that I couldn't continue with the 5 milligram dose. It's a bit of an extra step, but it's part of the process. Now, here's the hiccup that I encountered when moving from a 1-month prescription to a 3-month prescription. The pharmacy tried to process the request, and it was rejected with a message saying I'd exceeded my limits for the medication. The information I got from my pharmacy and my insurance provider was a little bit fuzzy, so I wasn't sure if it was because I was switching to a longer prescription term or if it was because I was filling it too early. I still had one more 2.5 milligram pen sitting in my fridge, so I was not completely out of my supply at that point. Given the supply issues in 2024, I'm trying to stay ahead and fill my prescriptions as early as possible, and I haven't cracked the code on that completely. Side note, I have been told since then by the pharmacy that once you have exhausted your supply to about 75%, you can then order a refill, meaning you only have 25% left. You can then order your refill. So I contacted my insurance provider and they were able to create a 2-day window where the pharmacy could submit the prescription and get the approval. This is called an override. If you run into this issue where it says you've exceeded your limits, don't panic. Just call your insurance company. This is something that happens fairly often with these types of medications, and they know exactly what to do and how to get you back on track. So where are you in your GLP-1 journey? Have you hit any hiccups like this one along the way, or is the process smooth and making sense for you? I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated on my progress. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you in my next video.